This engine isn't the most powerful, it isn't the fastest, and it doesn't try to impress either. The 2.7-liter Toyota 2TR-FE is an engine that many have surely seen without realizing it, because it was used in several well-known vehicles like the Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Hilux, Toyota Fortuner, Toyota 4Runner, Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, and some other Toyota 4Runner models, depending on the market and the year. Since its arrival, this engine was designed primarily for pickup trucks, work vehicles, and models with rugged chassis, where the priority wasn't speed, but endurance. And precisely for that reason, many mechanics have a very clear opinion about it. It's a simple, reliable engine built to last. A phrase you hear a lot in workshops is that the 2TR-FE doesn't race, but it never gives up. Its power numbers might not be impressive, but its reputation comes from something more important. It keeps running after many years of hard work. One of the things technicians value most about its construction is that Toyota used a cast iron block, a timing chain instead of a belt, and a relatively simple configuration. This means fewer complicated parts and, in many cases, easier and more affordable repairs. Furthermore, by not having a turbo and maintaining a fairly traditional design, many mechanics prefer working on this engine over other modern engines filled with more complex systems. For a shop, an engine that is easy to diagnose and repair is always a huge advantage. Another positive point is the timing chain. With proper oil changes, it can last for hundreds of thousands of kilometers. However, technicians also clarify that a chain is not indestructible. When a customer neglects maintenance, the tensioner, guides, and other components can start to wear out, but it's not all praise. The most common criticism among mechanics is that the 2TR-F can feel somewhat limited in power when it's moving large vehicles. For instance, a loaded Tacoma, Hilux, or Fortuner, especially with four-wheel drive, can really push the engine. Many also expect that being a 2.7-liter four-cylinder, it would have very low fuel consumption, but the reality is quite different. These engines are installed in heavy trucks, so fuel consumption depends a lot on the vehicle's weight, the transmission, the drivetrain, and the type of use. The thing is, many failures appear more due to a lack of maintenance than because of inherent design problems. A 2TR-FE that has its oil changed on time and is maintained correctly can go many miles without major repairs. Compared to Toyota's 4.0-liter V6, the 2TR-FE loses power and towing capacity, but it gains in simplicity and maintenance costs. Many mechanics prefer this formula because there are fewer components that can cause problems over time. That's why some technicians call it a boring engine, but a good one. It doesn't have the flashiest technology or the most exciting acceleration, but it has a feature that many owners value highly: the confidence that it can keep working for years. And I want you to know that here on screen, you're going to see one of those cars that has that engine and doesn't give you anything bad to talk about. That's why I invite you to take a look at it.